And then look, if you take a look at them the next year, right? We're talking about 2014. Here comes an experienced group. They've been to 2 playoffs series 2 years in a row consecutively, right? Now you add in Doc Rivers. You getting rid of Vinny Del Negro. You adding Doc Rivers in 2014. So now you getting the coaching experience coming off a championship 5 years back. You know, now you're getting some championship quality coaching.
Right.
They win one more game than the year before. They go 57-25. They the 3rd seed in the West. So they show big improvement, right?
Okay.
They beat Golden State in the first round. You remember that? They beat Golden State in the first round.
Steven Jackson and them, right?
No. This team was Steph and Clay, but the center was Jermaine O'Neal. He got hurt.
Got you. Okay.
That's the only way. That's the only way the Warriors lose is when they center get hurt.
There you know,
because they have no more interior defense.
Got you.
So they center get hurt. The Clippers beat them in the first round. Guess who the Clippers lose to in the second round?
Was it Memphis?
Nah, it's your boys, OKC.
OKC, okay, Durant and company.
You know, Durant company blast them 4-2. That's with the experienced team. That's with Doc Rivers. They still can't get over the hump. You know, the roster included, they have a great bench. They got Darren Collison now, Big Baby Davis, Granger, Jared Dudley.
Yeah, Granger was trying to wash up when he went over there.
They got Born Ready. He on the squad. They got an older Anton.
Okay.
J.J. Redick comes along, and then they got Turkoglu. So the swing man is heavy.
Right.
Something that they don't have now. They don't have a lot of 2 guards. But back then, the swing man rotation was heavy, you know. But they still get the same results, bro.
Yeah, they just tripping over themselves. And another thing, I got to mention this. If I'm Chris Paul, and I know we struggling these 3, 4, 5 years, etc., I'll forget about a State Farm commercial.
It's clown
I don't want to hear that, it got nothing to do with the basketball. You need to be focusing on making your team better. Now you involve DeAndre Jordan in these commercials. That's probably how you swagged them back to get back to LA.
That was how he swagged them back.
Yeah, you had to add that.
The problem is, DeAndre Jordan played himself. He did all of that to be in the State Farm commercial. They got the most ferocious dunker in the league, one of the most ferocious.
And you look worse than Grandmama.
And you emasculate them. It's okay.
Yeah, but this is my thing. When you're struggling and you got stars like that, me personally, when I used to play sport, I can't compare myself to these guys. These guys are professionals. But you got to put all the distractions to the side. That State Farm commercial to me is a distraction. I don't care how you cut it. You need to figure out how to get to the next level and not worry about the next commercial. And I'm done with this subject, bro.
I agree, bro. It's too many distractions for those kids in L.A. They making a lot of money. The endorsements is wide open. I was just telling my man the other day about this whole situation. Like, people say the NBA doesn't matter where you play now because everyone has a market. The NBA is so big, it doesn't matter where you play now as far as market-wise. And I agree with that
to a certain degree.
It doesn't matter where Kevin Durant plays. It doesn't matter where LeBron James plays. It doesn't matter where Russell Westbrook plays. They're going to get money no matter what. But a guy like Andre Roberson, if he was in L.A. or New York, he might have more endorsements than what he has now in OKC because you might have Craig's Auto Shop down the street that wants to use Andre Roberson as their endorsement, where you might not have that in OKC. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's funny you bring up Roberson.
Well, I have
can't make a foul shot.
I have to use him because
he's a good example.
Yeah, because he's a role player that ain't, he's not going to get paid big mega endorsements.
Yeah, he's not on the map like that.
But in a bigger market like New York City, he'll get money. So it matters to the ancillary players on where you play. Not
he might get a McDonald's commercial.
And
you put him in New York.
Back to L.A. Everybody on the Clippers has an endorsement. I even seen my Butte on the local commercial there.
Wow.
You know, so everyone has outside distractions on that team.
Yes,
because they playing in Tinseltown.
Yeah, I mean,
not everybody can handle that, bro.
Yeah, you need to focus on basketball and basketball only. I could see if you won a championship. I can see if you went to the championship itself and you doing these commercials. But the fact that you haven't gotten out of the second round with a team that you put out there like that, it is more than embarrassing. Embarrassment is an understatement. And with a great coach like Doc Rivers. It's just my opinion, bro.
Yeah, man. They got to clean it up. Hey, man, I wanted to flip back to the NFL draft.
Let's go, baby. Whatever you want.
Your
show.
Your show. I wanted to ask you, who do you think was a sleeper for the draft? Maybe not first-round pickup, maybe a later-round pickup.
Oh, you mean like a player?
Yeah, like a player who could maybe sneak through and maybe have some success, more success in the NFL than maybe somebody who was picked before him. Do you have a player like that?
Well, I got a guy I was looking at earlier. The only thing, though, he's not really a sleeper. I mean, he's falling at 14, predicted at 14. Or, matter of fact, you know what? I'm going to give you a sleeper. T.J. Watt out of Wisconsin. The mock draft got him at 29th. If Green Bay could pick up T.J. Watt with that 31st ranked defense, he will make change on that defense with Clay Matthews, etc. T.J. Watt would be my sleeper, falling at number 29 if he falls that deep in the draft.
T.J. Watt, who's he slated to go to?
The Packers.
The Packers, okay.
31st ranked defense. You team him up with Clay Matthews, with Julius Peppers. I think he will make immediate change. He's a ball hawk, man.
He's a ball hawk. Man, it's so good to be at the Blind Pig, man. What a beautiful place. Right
yes,
here
sir.
on Dean Martin Road, Las Vegas, Nevada.
Sunny and everything.
Very lovely day. You got Al York Sports talking it with R. Dot on R. Dot Sports Grind.
Yes, sir.
Just living life. How's everything as far as the gambling going right now for you, the wagering?
Well, the wagering is so up and down. You know, I'm a realist. I'm not a guy that wins every ticket. You know, I'm gonna call names out. Floyd Mayweather wins every ticket. Vegas Dave wins every 9 out of 10 tickets. Al York Sports right now is at a rate where I'm probably winning every 5.5 out of every 10 tickets. I'm not making no noise. I'm a lot of bad beats late in games, but it is what it is. I'll get it going. People that believe in me know I'll get it going. But at the moment, I'm kind of stagnated. That's where I'm at right now, bro.
How do you change something like that around? How do you turn it around, York?
You got to stick with what works, but you got to make slight adjustments. And I'm in the middle of making slight adjustments because what has been working is not actually working right now. But I don't want to leave what worked for me in total, so I got to make what you call adjustments, just like an NBA coach does.
Absolutely.
And that's basically it, man. I just got to keep firing away.
Now, does your formula, does it mainly work for NBA, Major League, or Major League Baseball, or is it all over, or is it just specifically for one sport?
Well, when I utilize my formulas, it's just like when I had no wife and I would set my ways up how I'm going to get a certain girl. It's different formulas for different people. You know, my formulas in sports are different. I have a football formula, which is basically my teasers against the money. MLB, I look for huge movements. I like to take big underdogs, make them plus 1.5s, etc. And NBA, I just basically like betting against where the money's at, period. And different formulas for different sports, basically, all dot.
I wanted to ask you if you knew about this.
You ask me whatever you want. It's what I'm here for, bro.
Memorial Day weekend, May 27th through May 28th.
Right.
Supposed to be the biggest NBA 2K17 video game tournament that Sin City has ever seen.
Okay.
Hosted at Power Up Game in Las Vegas. What you know about that?
Well, I know that I've been trying to put my little part in to get all these people to join this amazing tournament. So, I want this to work for you. There's no reason why this shouldn't pan out. And it should be a lot of fun from what you've been telling me. But this is going to be the first time I experience it, so I got to wait for the experience before I can really elaborate on it. But this should go down and be really, really fun for these potential so-called NBA 2K. Let me rephrase that. NBA 2K players.
Doing NBA 2K. It's NBA 2K17. Winners, you can win up to $10K. That's not a joke. You can win up to $10,000 from playing.
That'll change your life for about 6 months.
Easy.
Especially if you grinding an everyday job.
Easy 10 racks.
Now, if you're a big bettor, then I'd probably be like a week, 2 weeks of betting. But a guy that works hard, 10,000, that'll help him out for like 6 months.
All I'm saying is this, York. After the lucky winner, well, I won't say lucky. After the skillful winner wins this money,
right,
they can take half of it or maybe a quarter of it and then invest into Al York Sports, and you can give them some of them picks.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind that at all. But Moneyline Guy, too, that's my partner.
Absolutely.
Yeah, me and the Moneyline Guy, let me get that out there. I love that brother, real good, solid brother. Yeah, I mean, if they chose to do that, hey, we'll take them on. We have no issues with that. If they want to, grind out for profits, because that's what we do. We grind out for profits. We don't sell no dreams. You're not going to make 10 G's with us the first week. We don't sell those type of dreams. We grind our profits week to week. And by the end of the month, we try to hopefully get you up at least 5 to 10 units. That's our goal.
I like it. I encourage people, do your research before you start sports gambling. There's a lot of scammers out there.
Oh, yes.
There's a lot of scam people that will try and say that they can do this for you, make this amount of money for you, guaranteeing picks. And when it all comes down to it, it's just a scam.
Let me tell you something. Me doing this for years, the minute you hear I have a lock or a guarantee pick, you either hang up your phone or you run for the hills. Ain't nothing guarantee about nothing when it comes to the sports stuff. That's why we grind our profits.
Absolutely.
And we never use the word guarantee.
It's money management, right?
Exactly. Money management, discipline. You can't play your own plays. If you hire us to do your plays, you forget about you being a handicapper yourself. That's the reason for hiring us. I mean, think about it. Why would I have a barber and try to barber my own hair if I have a barber already?
Absolutely.
Does that even make sense?
It don't make sense.
So that's how I look at it.
And that's a great way of looking at it, man.
Well,
we're about to get out of here. I'd like to say thank you to Al York for coming on to the R. Sports Talk grind. Very pleasure having you here, bro.
Thank you, brother. Thank you for having me on. I've been waiting to do something with you. This been like a long haul wait, man.
Absolutely, bro.
And we
finally
made
it.
Yes,
we
sir.
finally made it. And look, we at the Blind Pig, 4551 Dean Martin Boulevard, Las Vegas, Nevada. Come down, enjoy some Italian food. The chicken parmesan, like I told you, ladies and gents.
Oh, like I said, that's whoa.
Whoa. It's one of the best dishes here. They have other things here too, but that's one of my favorites.
Yeah,
Chicken
I mean, you got to
parmesan.
get that. That's right. You come in here and you don't get that. It's like going to a baseball game and not getting a Frankfurter.
Absolutely.
I mean, you got to get a Frank in a baseball game. I mean, if you don't, I don't know what you're thinking. Well, at least some chicken fingers.
Who you got winning before we get out of here, who you got winning it all in the NHL?
Wow, you said NHL. That's a good one.
A lot of people forget NHL hockey is going on playoffs right now. A lot of people forget about that. And I want to know who you like.
I might have to
win it
run
all.
with the Penguins, man.
You gonna run with the Penguins?
Yeah, I'm gonna run with the Penguins. I don't have no specific reasons. I just know that they strong. When I bet them, they win for me. I'm just gonna say the Penguins, man.
I'm gonna go with the Ottawa
Senators.
I'm sorry. I'm lying.
Okay.
I'm not gonna go with the Ottawa. That's my second team. That's
Okay,
my
okay.
second prediction. My first choice, I'm gonna go with the Edmonton Oilers.
Oh, baby.
They're gonna win it all.
I didn't like those guys since they had the great one over there.
They're going to win it all.
Wayne Gretzky. I didn't even know they made noise
Sports
without
Talk,
that guy.
Saying it right now, R. We got Al York Sports and R. I'm saying it right here. I got Edmonton.
You got Edmonton. I'm going to roll with the Penguins, man.
All right, there it is. All right, ladies and gents, we out of here. Thank you for listening. R. Sports Grind, Al York Sports.
Yes, sir.
We out of here.
Yeah, NFL Draft. Don't forget it. NFL Draft tonight.